Hey, what's going on, everybody on YouTube? Steve Raiken here, Raiken Profit. Coming to you guys with my 2018 goals report. Now, I know it's only the beginning of November right now, and people are probably wondering, oops, 1 second. Secondary feed was open. You're probably wondering, like, why so early, right? It's only November. I've actually put together kind of like a first attempt / rough draft of my goals for 2018. And I usually like to do this a little bit in advance just to kind of get excited for the end of the year and for the next year. So these aren't going to be 100% in stone. I might add some more goals. I might adjust some of these goals, but I just want to share my screen with you guys and go through kind of how I create my goals in the different areas of life that I've been creating goals for, to kind of get you thinking about your life, your goals, the direction that you want to go. And I'm just going to share with you 100%, transparent my goals, everything from, business to finance to the new car that I want to get to relationships. I'm going to just share with you guys everything just to kind of keep myself accountable and to motivate you guys. So I do see a bunch of comments coming in right now. We got Sir Bruce Detects, what's going on? Mike Rally, good to see you, Mike. We got Treasure Hustler, says looks and sounds good. So that's good to know. Brian Huntsman, what's up, Brian? To take over the world, possibly. Florida Hidden Treasures, good to see ya. La Locomotion, that was a tough one to say. Hello. So Chastity, good to see ya. Thanks for watching. Appreciate the likes. We got 11 likes so far. 2 people literally came in and they're like, Steve, we don't want to hear your goals. We don't want to know about your goals. Smashing that dislike button. So you want to know what? If you don't like goal setting, if you don't like creating the life of your dreams, if you don't like to stay motivated and have something to shoot for, dislike the video and stop watching. That's 100% cool with me. But for the people out there who want to change their lives, who want to see how I have been able to change my life through goal setting, feel free to hit the like button and leave a comment below. 27 Zach Mackley saying greetings from Pittsburgh. Good to see you. Can we be your therapist for the night? I already saw my therapist / life coach today. So let's get right into it. I'm going to share my screen with you guys. Looks like we got about 34 people. Let me go in and share my screen. Okay. So let me know if you can see my screen. You should be able to see my screen right now. Let me adjust that. Okay. All right, so let me refresh, make sure everything is looking and sounding good. You should be able to start to see some of my goals right now. Okay, so that's working. Okay, let me know in the comments if you can see my screen and you can start to see some of my goals. Okay, cool, all good here. All right, so I can see the comments as well. So I'm gonna just get right into it and share with you guys some of my goals. So as you guys know, 2017, like the big focus point has been on my health, and I've actually lost over 30 pounds in 2017. Went from about 210 down to I'm about 177 right now. So I want to start with my health and fitness goals. By December 31st, 2018, and I actually, if you study how to set goals, you want to set them as specific as possible. So you want to have a date, and you also want to set them as if they've already happened. So you're going to notice I kind of set my goals in a funky way, but if you do any research on how to set goals, that's the reason why. But anyways, by December 31st, I will have easily put on 15 pounds of muscle and have lost 15 pounds of fat. And I now weigh 165 pounds or better. So one of my big goals in 2018 is to lift heavier weights and to put on some muscle and also lose some fat. So if you follow me on Instagram at Raiken Profit, I just put an update picture up there today. And you want to know, I can probably just go over there right now. Raiken Profit Instagram. I'll show you kind of an update picture from today, and you should be able to see my screen. Let me know if you can see that. But hopefully you can see that. Let me refresh my page. Yeah, it looks like you can see that. So that's me on the left at the beginning of the year. You can see at the bottom, this was actually from MyFitnessPal app. That was me at about 207, maybe more, maybe like 213 pounds, because I'd kind of blown up a little bit at the beginning of the year. And that was actually me in the mirror today at 177.8 pounds. So I've lost quite a bit of weight, but I do want to put on a lot more muscle. And if you can see down at my belly area, I do have quite a bit of loose skin. And if you've ever gained a lot of weight, you are going to have to deal with some loose skin and some stretch marks. And you might not be able to see it, but I have some stretch marks on the side around the belly area, some definite stretch marks, but I want to add some more muscle and lose some fat. So that's definitely going to be a very, very big part of 2018. By December 31st, 2018, I've easily gone on a 10-day green juice fast and my body feels amazing. So this is something I've been doing for probably about 3 or 4 years now. Once or twice a year, I like to go on a green juice fast. And it just helps you to kind of, heal your body. If you have any aches and pains or any issues that are going on an extended juice fast really helps to eliminate pain. When you're on a juice fast, your digestive system gets to slow down and relax, and your body starts to be able to heal itself, which is really important. If you haven't seen the documentary Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, I highly recommend checking it out. Yeah, when I go on juice fast, I do typically take some supplements. I take some digestive enzymes, typically like a multivitamin, some B vitamins, some essential fatty acids. You can even take protein if you'd like. But yeah, that's a goal I want to do. I've never done a 10-day green juice fast, a 10-day green juice fast. Yeah, I said that correctly. I've done a 7-day. I've actually done multiple 7 days, but I want to do a 10-day, and I'm very confident I could do it. My last goal, and I'm not going to read the date because it's pretty similar in each one, but my last goal for health and fitness is I want to continue working out with my personal trainer at the gym 3 times per week. So I've been training with my personal trainer now for about 10 months. 3 times per week. I want to do it again. So I actually signed another contract for another year. It's not going to last the whole 2018 year, so I'll probably have to extend it again. But that was like a huge turning point in my fitness and health and weight loss, was hiring my personal trainer. So that's a big one right there. So those are the main goals really with health and fitness, really simple, losing weight, gaining muscle, juice fast, and training with my personal trainer for three days per week. Dustin says, I really failed my goals for this year. I am going to do what I can to finish the year strong with momentum. One tip I want to give you, Dustin, and for anyone out there listening, and this is one thing that I'm doing, I'm not setting my goals so huge. You read books, and I'm actually reading a book right now called The Power of Positive Thinking, and there's, Think and Grow Rich, and there's books all about thinking big, but I've actually found that setting more realistic goals are a little bit better for me personally, because the more you hit your goals, the more momentum you gather. And with the more momentum, the more confidence and the more self-esteem you have. And it's just easier to hit your goals. So a lot of these goals are actually realistic for me. Whereas in the past, I might make a goal like, I want to make $10,000 a month, but I had no clue how to do it. And I was only making maybe $2,000 or $3,000 off of eBay. So these are more realistic goals. So try to set goals that you can actually hit, Dustin. I found in the past that I've really failed a lot of goals because I just set them too big. And I failed some goals for this year. I had one goal of building $1 million Shopify business, but I had a lot of success with Shopify, and the Shopify business is still going really well, but nowhere near, $100,000 a month. So anyways, let's keep moving. Let's get into fun lifestyle and relationships. This is a fun one. So one of my goals is I actually want to purchase a Corvette Stingray in 2018. I actually might get it at actually within the next month or two. I've got my eye set on a couple. Let me see if I can share my screen. This is it. This is the car that I want right here. I'm going to buy it. Certified pre-owned, 10,000 miles or less. I'm still keeping my Hyundai Sonata because here in Connecticut, I'll probably only be able to drive this about 6 months out of the year, but they're actually pretty affordable. This one right here with 10,000 miles or less, if I get a 2014 or 2015, I could actually get one for less than 50,000. So I'm planning on putting down maybe 30 to 35. I might put all cash down. I'm not sure, but I'm going to put down at least 25 to 30,000 on it. And if I just finance like 10 or 15,000 over like 6 years, which I'd probably end up paying it off in like a year or two. I like having the flexible payments. You could finance this really cheap if you put down a good amount of cash. So this is like my dream car. I've always wanted it. I've been frugal the last 5 years, and I'm going to get her. This is actually, I think this is a 2016, but the body styles from 2014 to 2017 are very similar. 450 horsepower. I love the black rims against the white. I want to get the red seats, but this is like my dream car. I'm going to get her. I'm freaking super pumped up about it. So you're going to definitely see me riding this in 2018. That's definitely a big goal right there for fun and lifestyle. Um, and by the way, I forgot to tell you, for anyone curious about like prices and stuff, for me to add this car onto my car insurance plan with a Hyundai Sonata, and I have a good driving record, it's literally only an extra $40 per month for car insurance for this, which is actually amazing. These Corvettes are really cheap to insure, at least for my age. So that's pretty cool right there. It's not going to be a ton of extra expenses, obviously putting the cash down, but it's a dream of mine. I want it. I'm going to get her, and I'm really, really pumped up for that one. Okay, here's another goal for lifestyle. I've easily acquired a passport and have traveled to a beautiful country outside of the United States. So I don't have a passport right now. I know it's crazy, but I need to get one. So I want to start the process of getting my passport. I think it takes maybe 4 to 6 weeks, maybe less than that. But I want to travel somewhere abroad, maybe Thailand, maybe start with like Canada or maybe Australia or something like that. But I definitely want to eventually go to Thailand, and just go somewhere new, somewhere I've never been before. Like I've just got an urge to go on an adventure. So I'm going to get my passport this year. That's something that has to get done. By December 31st, 2018 or sooner, I've easily gone on my first cruise to a tropical location. I've had the time of my life. I've never gone on a cruise. I need to go on a cruise. I'm going to definitely make that happen. I might make it I do like a mastermind meetup with a bunch of people, or maybe my mastermind partner. I'm not sure, but I definitely want to go on my first cruise. By December 31st, 2018 or sooner, I've taken my mother on an extended thrifting vacation, and we are having so much fun, relaxing and making money together, growing our business. So I want to go on a vacation with my mother. She's retiring soon, and I want to go thrifting with her, do some reselling, have some fun, and hopefully make a vlog out of it and share it with you guys as well. So that's one of my big goals for 2018. Another goal is I want to meet my new girlfriend, and I'm enjoying spending time with her, building our amazing relationship. So I was in a relationship for the last couple of years. Without going into too much detail, it didn't work out. We're still really, really good friends, and nothing bad to say, just an amazing girl, but it didn't work out. But I do want to definitely find, I'm going to call it my new girlfriend in 2018 and build a serious relationship. That's just something that I feel like I've been missing. Like I did really well with business and finance and health, but the relationship area, in terms of like that type of stuff, is something I definitely need to work on. So that's something that I'm open to and really looking forward to. And lastly, by December 31st, 2018 or sooner, I want to travel to Florida to compete in the World's Softball Tournament. So there's a tournament that, if you guys don't know, I'm a big softball player. I love it. I play in like 3 different teams. When I was a young kid, it was like one of my goals. I want to be a professional baseball player. Well, those times have passed, and now I'm a professional softball player. I'm not really professional, but it's just a lot of fun, and it's great to get out with the guys, and sometimes with the girls. I play in some co-ed tournaments as well. But it's a big tournament in Florida that goes on, I think, once or twice a year. I want to go to that. I'm actually going to Las Vegas this November, the 28th to December 5th, for a tournament out there. So really excited about that. So those are my kind of like my lifestyle and relationship and fun goals, kind of like getting a new car and stuff. Let me jump into the comments real quick. Yeah, Regina Moody says, I've never gone on a cruise. Hey, let's go together. Treasures Hustler says, go to Tahiti. Organically Honda says, I love that. I'm not sure what you love. I'm thinking it's the car. Let's move on to the fun stuff, business and finance. Okay, let me make sure that you can see my goals. If you guys are enjoying this so far, definitely smash that like button below. And I do want to let you guys know, like I said, these aren't like 100% solidified. I'm sure I'm going to add and adjust some of the goals, as the new year approaches. But it's a good time right now to start thinking about them, start writing your goals down, and start to kind of like feel them out as the year approaches, the new year, because Thanksgiving's going to come up soon. We're going to have Black Friday, Q4, Christmas, the holidays, all the food, family, and it's going to be really easy to lose track and lose sight of your goals and like what you want to accomplish the next year. So it's kind of good to get these put together ahead of time, so you're kind of prepared. All right, let's jump into the fun stuff, business and finance. By December 31st, 2018 or sooner, I am earning $40,000 profit per month in my online businesses. So, I earn money through a lot of different businesses: eBay, Amazon FBA, selling books. I have my Shopify store, affiliate marketing, YouTube, Kindle publishing, CreateSpace, selling products with partners, membership sites. I've got a bunch of different businesses. So far in 2017, I believe it was over 225 in terms of profit that I had brought in so far for the year. Maybe a little less with some expenses that I haven't put into the equation, but I'm definitely over 200 so far for the year. And I'm very confident that I'm going to do, a rolling average of 20K per month by the end of the year. So I think a realistic goal for 2018 is to double that. I'm not 100% sure exactly how I'm going to do that. I have a feeling of some of the strategies I'm going to apply, but as we go down the list, you'll see a couple of the things that I'm looking to do. So that's a big goal right there. By December 31st, 2018 or sooner, I now have a total net worth of 300,000. So right now my net worth is at about 150, actually maybe a little higher, about 170 after I have some payouts come out. By next year, I want to be worth $300,000. So I want to double my net worth. Another goal I have is I have launched my private label business, selling on Amazon FBA, and I'm earning $10,000 per month or more from this business. I'm not 100% sure if that's going to be profit or not. I would like it to be profit, but I haven't launched my first product yet. So I really kind of want that goal to be more centered around like launching my first private label product. But I'm very confident that I could hit $10,000 a month profit through a private label business by the end of the year by launching a couple products every other month or so. So that's one of my goals as well. And if you guys saw my video the other day, I was actually sharing how I was researching private label products through Jungle Scout. So if you haven't checked that video out, definitely check it out. Next goal is a YouTube goal. By December 31st, 2018, I have launched, that was the old one. By December 31st, 2018, I have now created 365 new videos or more on the Raiken Profit YouTube channel. And so grateful to be helping and serving thousands of people per day to make money online and improve their lives. So this year, I think I've done over 300 videos so far this year. So I know I could easily hit 365 videos next year. Now, if you guys watch my channel, I have quite a few different strategies to get more videos out, like cutting out content from live shows and shooting shorter videos and doing live streams and longer ones. So I've got a bunch of different strategies that I have to get that done. And I'm really confident that I could do that. So for anybody who is running a YouTube channel, the more content you put out there, the better. The more hooks you have in the water, the better opportunity you have of being able to help somebody, serve somebody, get them to subscribe to you, be able to sell them something down the road, make money from them, and ultimately help them, which is going to equate to making money through Google AdSense and stuff like that. So definitely want to crush it again in 2018 with the YouTube channel. Another goal I have is 50,000 email subscribers through ConvertKit. And it's really important to build your email list. You don't want to just focus on YouTube. You don't want to just focus on Facebook, because Facebook could shut you down. My YouTube channel could get shut down for a community guidelines or a strike or a copyright. Having that email list, you actually own the list of customers. So if I ever did get shut down on YouTube or on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, I could still reach you guys and add value to you guys, and my business would still be running. So that's really important. I actually have a free course that I've been working on that shares all of my income streams and how I do it. And I'm going to give that away for free in exchange for an email to help build my email list. So that should be coming soon as well in 2018. Another business goal is to redesign and relaunch my website, RaikenProfit.com, which is long overdue. Other goal in there too. I had a goal of hitting 100,000 YouTube subscribers. I think I have to put that in there right now because I don't know where that is. By December 31st, 2018 or sooner, I will now have 100,000 YouTube subscribers. I forgot to put that there, but that's one of my goals. And another one is by December 31st, 2018 or sooner, I will have maxed out my SEP IRA investment through Vanguard. So I did max out my Roth IRA as well this year, but it looks like I'm probably going to make too much money to contribute into it. I have to talk to my accountant. That might be an inaccurate statement, but either way, maxed out the Roth IRA, and I'm probably not going to max out the SEP IRA. I might this year. I'm not sure. I've got to talk to my accountant. But definitely next year, I want to make plenty of money to be able to max out my SEP IRA. So those are the business and finance goals right there. And let me jump into the comments and see what's going on. How do you feel about Shopify drop shipping? I think it's an amazing opportunity. It's not for everybody though. Looks like we got a bunch of trolls in the comments. Let me clean them up right now. Okay. Okay, I got to block that person. I apologize about that. Okay, cool. Let's go on to the Beth is saying, how bad is cost for health insurance, Steve? My health insurance is about $350 a month. I have a feeling as I get older, it's going to only keep increasing. But that's what I pay right now. But I am going to be looking into, actually, I got to put that on my list, into an HSA account. So I'm going to look into getting like a high deductible health insurance plan. So I'll definitely keep you guys posted with how that works. The reason, TK, I say Shopify dropshipping is not for everybody, because with Shopify, you're wearing all of the hats when you own your own website. So you have to drive traffic, you have to deal with the payment processing, you have to upload all the products, you're running paid advertising, email marketing. There's just a lot of different things that you have to do. I think for most people, going like the private label route on Amazon or wholesale might be a better option. So that's just kind of like one of the reasons why I said it's not for everybody. There's just a lot of hats you have to wear. Self-development education by December 31st, 2018 or sooner. I've now read 24 books in the areas of business, finance, self-development, health, and spirituality. The way I plan to do that is by reading at least 10 pages a day, which I've been doing for a while now. I have another goal of attending a Tony Robbins seminar, which is pretty cool. I want to meet with my mastermind partner at least twice this year for a 3 to 5 day get together to discuss our goals, business, and self-development. And I actually did that about 2 months ago. And that's how I thought of the idea for the Raiken Profit Show. That's how I thought about the podcast. And I put all the systems together, hired the people, the editor, and we did a lot of work behind the scenes to get the Raiken Profit Show up and running. And so far we've posted, I think it was the 9th episode today. And I actually thought of that idea by meeting with my mastermind partner in Myrtle Beach for 3 days. And we mastermind about our business and self-development and all different types of things. But I want to do that at least twice in 2018, probably in the beginning of the year and then at the end of the year. So that's something I'm looking forward to. Another goal I have is to attend at least 2 business and marketing conferences to better develop and grow my online business. I don't know how many I went to this year. I'm forgetting off the top, but I definitely want to go to at least 2 next year. And another goal, actually my last goal for self-development is I will continue to enjoy working with my life coach each week and continue to grow and develop as a person and an entrepreneur. So if you guys don't know, I actually hired a life coach about over a month ago, probably a month and a half ago, and it's been working really well. We talk a lot about goals and he keeps me accountable, and we talk about a lot of different things from relationships to health to lifestyle, just pretty much anything that's on my mind. So it's almost like a life coach / therapist in a sense, but I really like it. I like having someone I could trust and talk to and just bounce ideas off of. And that's just something I really want to continue to do in 2018. AKA a shrink. I mean, honestly, in all honesty, you could probably call it that. But for me, it's more focused on self-development. So last goal for contribution is by December 31st, 2018 or sooner, I am now easily helping to rescue hundreds of animals, and I'm regularly donating money every month to organizations that help find safe, loving homes for these animals. So if you guys don't know, like I'm a big animal lover. Like it kills me. Like I could see like humans hurting each other and fighting. Like I don't like to see that, but like it really hurts me to see like animals that are suffering and people not taking care of their animals and like hungry animals and they don't have a home because animals are just like super innocent. You know what I mean? Like I really want to find an organization or a way that I can give back and help animals. So that's something that I'm kind of keeping my eyes open for. I don't own any pets. I wish I did, but my apartments actually don't allow me to have any pets. But, growing up, I always had cats, had a couple dogs when I was younger, but there's a special place in my heart for animals. I used to be vegan. I'm not vegan anymore. So I'm not perfect, right? I'm not like an animal activist or anything, but I love animals just as much as the next person. I want to give back, right? I want to be able to help animals out. So I want to know if anybody knows any great organizations or, places to donate. I'd gotten some good feedback on Instagram, people saying to go check out the no-kill shelters in my local town and start, ask them if they need anything, write them a check, which I'm going to definitely check out and look. But yeah, those are my goals so far. Again, these aren't like 100% in stone, concrete. I know I have a lot of goals. I have 23 goals so far, but these are kind of the ones that really like struck me just thinking about where I want to go and, the direction I want to go in my life and whatnot. Let me take off this screen share. How do we do that? Cool. Boom. Back in action. So those are my goals so far. I just want to be 100% transparent with my direction, where I'm trying to go, some of the things I want to accomplish, just to kind of build some context for the rest of the 2017, 2018. So when you see me doing certain things, or if you're wondering like what I'm up to, like this is it. These are my goals. This is what I want to accomplish. And yeah, pretty excited for it. So hopefully this video helped you guys, motivated you, built some insight into my life. And I just really like making these videos. It's fun sharing, the ups and downs of my life, and sharing tips and strategies to make money online. And just, it just feels great to be able to give back and help you guys out. So I really want to just say thank you. I appreciate you all. Let me open up the comments, see if there's any questions that are coming in, and I will hang out with you guys for a little bit and answer some questions. So feel free to ask away. Okay, let me get to the comments. Eric says, I think your goals are very realistic. Yeah, that's one thing that I'm trying to do this year. Trying to create goals that are, they push me a bit. Like for example, like doubling my income, doubling my net worth. Like those are a little challenging, right? I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. I do have some strategies with growing my YouTube and doing some more affiliate promotions, building my Shopify, launching a private label brand, but I'm not exactly sure how it's going to happen, which is letting me know that I'm kind of stretching myself, which is good. You want to be a little uncomfortable. But in the past, I would create goals that I just had no clue in the world, like how to accomplish. And I used to think to myself, like, there's no way I'm going to do this. Like, and you don't want to have that feeling in your stomach. You want to feel uncomfortable. You want to feel like, I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. And I think that's good, but you've got to draw the line between that and like 100% total disbelief. So that's kind of like what works for me. Will you share your yearly income for 2017 so far? I already did. It's over 200,000 so far. Profit, give or take, possibly some unexpected spending at the end of the year to get my taxes down. But so far, I'm averaging, there's some months where I only made 9 or 10. There's some months where I made 60 grand. There's some months where, I made 15 grand, but overall it's kind of averaged out to about 20,000, give or take. And that's kind of like what I'm on pace for. So no Lambo. I'm going to be getting that Corvette Stingray though, but I do have, I don't know if anybody knows Tanner J. Fox. I actually just interviewed him the other day for the Raiken Profit Show. That video should be going live, I think next Tuesday, Raiken Profit Show episode 11, or Thursday. He has a Lambo. He has a beautiful Lamborghini. He actually used to own the Corvette as well. So I actually asked him some questions about his Lamborghini on the live show. So that's going to be pretty cool. Put your name and logo on it. I don't know about that. I like to stay a little under the radar. Chastity says, I love your videos and I always learn new things from you. Are you ever going to do a Shopify video? I will eventually. It's just, I'll be 100% honest with you. I'm a lot more passionate about like creating YouTube videos, like even like talking about YouTube and like marketing and eBay and Amazon. And I just don't know if like I created a video the other day about Shopify and it was received pretty well, but I just don't know how well like going into specific like Facebook ads and creating lookalike audiences and like product research and like drop shipping, like I just don't know how they're going to do on this channel. So I'm kind of testing you guys with some interviews right now. And if it goes well, I'll definitely dive more into Shopify. and create some like videos about custom cat and how to create your own Shopify store. So, I'm not opposed to it, but I'm not like super duper passionate about it right now. And I'm not sure if you guys are going to really be interested in it. So kind of just been putting off the Shopify stuff. Nick and Andrea Hills. What's up, Nick? Man, you've been real busy on my channel this week. I appreciate you, man. Our interview was just, people loved it. So thank you so much. Regina says there's plenty of places that rescue horses here, always needing help. That's interesting. Brenda says you could begin your own nonprofit. Maybe in the future. Maybe in the future. That sounds really cool. Just looking through some of the comments to see what you guys are saying. Has anyone noticed that the eBay ship by date is wrong this week? I thought I saw somebody mention that in a Facebook comment. Check out Gary Vaynerchuk. Man, I love Gary V, but his content is just, sometimes it's a little too much for me. So I can't, it hooks me. That's the problem. It hooks me so much. And I'm not productive when I watch his stuff. So try not to watch it as much, but his channel is just amazing. I love it. Jamie Sutherland says, when are you going to do another cooking video, Steve? One of your first vids that I watched. It was horrible and I loved it. Oh, Jamie, you're killing me. Green Pastures 1000 says, I love all your interviews. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Brad says, check out the Building a Story Brand podcast with Donald Miller. You'll love the content and it'll help get your message out there. Building a Story Brand. I'll write that down right now. Thank you. I appreciate that. Aaron Kluge has 101 Killer Recipes cookbook. Man, that would be a hot seller on Gumroad. Thrift School says, goal. Thrift School, man, if you're still watching live right now, I want to know, what is your #1 business and or finance goal in 2018? If you know, drop it below. And actually, for everyone watching right now, what is your goal? And I'm not asking that. I don't want anybody to feel like you have to beat my number or go lower or higher and press anybody. Really, the point of creating a goal is to create a vision for yourself, to progress, to move in a direction, to really, at the end of the day, to grow as a person. So if you've only made $500 last month, shoot for 1,000, shoot for 1,500. If you only did 20,000, shoot for 35, 50, 60. But I want to know, what's your goal? What's your #1 business or finance goal in 2018? Have you had a chance to think about it yet? I'd be curious to know. How much is your Amazon FBA business generating right now? On average, it's only about a couple $1,000s a month. It hasn't been huge. And it's mostly a lot of books right now. But I plan to grow that a lot more with my private label. I actually plan to do a lot less thrifting in 2018 and focusing a lot more on private label. So actually, around my area, the stores, the prices are just getting absolutely ridiculous. There's still a ton of items to find, but the thrift stores are just going psycho in my area, like really, really crazy. So I'm actually going to be doing a lot less thrifting. iVib says #1 goal is 3,000 in profit. Very nice. Ooh, the happiness file says, my goal is lose 10% of my body weight and to make 50K online with my businesses. Maybe start a couple of new ones. 50K, you can do a lot with $50,000. That's really cool. Where's cryptocurrency content? Man, I'm staying in my lane. I don't really know much about cryptocurrency. I've been following it. I've been kind of hitting my head against the wall saying, I wish, I was looking at it when it was at 4,000 saying I should invest, but I don't like to invest in things I don't know much about. So I like to stay in my lane. I know eBay, I know Amazon, I know Shopify, I know YouTube, I know affiliate marketing, I know Kindle publishing, I know how to create products, I know how to create membership sites. I'm great at creating content. That's my lane. Once you start going into cryptocurrency, and real estate and stock market and just different types of investments, it's not my lane. But I think Bitcoin is cool. I really want to invest in BitConnect. My buddy Tanner J. Fox is just freaking killing it. I think he's on pace to do like 100K in like 30 something days, which is just insane. But a lot of people say that Bitcoin and BitConnect could be a Ponzi scheme. So I don't know much about it. Yeah. So Thrift School is coming in saying, dude, Prices in Connecticut are insane here now. I had a scale in my cart and it didn't have a price. I asked for a price. They took it back and looked it up on eBay. Yeah. So, I mean, I think thrifting is a great option. You know, especially if you're selling like jeans and shoes and clothing, board games, stuff like that. Well, board games better on Amazon, but there's a good opportunity, but you've got to diversify. If your main business is only surrounded around thrift stores, you're going to just get murdered over the next couple of years. If that's your full-time business, if you only have to make $1,000 or $2,000 a month to make a living, you don't have any kids, maybe you're single or you live in a low income area and your rent's $500-600 a month, like you can make a full-time living thrifting. Like that's it. But you got to throw garage sales in. You got to start sourcing locally. You've got to look at, you know, different ways to source, whether it's going to library sales or, you know, foreclosure cleanouts, whatever it is. Like you've got to get creative. This whole thrift store game, like 3, 4, 5 years ago was a lot easier than it is now. So I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket with thrift stores. You're going to get slaughtered over the next couple of years with the way that these thrift stores are going. So, but don't let that discourage you. There's 1,000,001 other ways to make money, and there's 1,000,000 other ways to, well, more specifically, source items, right? Brad says thrifting is a good stepping stone that allows you to get to the next place in your journey. Exactly. I couldn't have said that any better. Fence fan is saying, I completely agree. I haven't been to a thrift store in months and my business has been better for it. Yeah. I mean, I went to a lot less thrift stores this year and a lot less garage sales and my business exploded. Granted, I am a content creator and I have a personal brand. So it's probably going to be a little different than most of you guys who are just doing reselling, but focusing on my personal brand and on my own Shopify store exploded my business versus focusing on just spending so much time, you know, thrifting items and selling on eBay. I mean, I did it all part-time during the year, but it comes to a point when you're trying to cross over from like 5,000 profit to 10 or from 10 to 15, it's tough to just go to thrift stores, right? So that's my 2 cents. Let's see. I'm just looking through some of the comments. Yeah, Beth Sherman says Bitcoin seems risky gambling. I think it is gambling to an extent. I would like to put maybe like 5% of my net worth in there. And if it like goes crazy, it goes crazy. If I lose it, I lose it. But I don't want to. Well, right now with the prices just going psycho, I definitely don't want to be putting money into Bitcoin when it's just going straight up. I think I had my chance to invest in it. I think that time is gone right now, unless it takes a huge dip. But I would only put as much money in as you are willing to lose, right? Can you tell us any details on private label and how it works? So private label, think of it this way. You ever go to a grocery store and maybe you see, like, for example, Stop and Shop, and you see that they have their own Stop and Shop branded beans, right? Maybe some garbanzo beans and the label says Stop and Shop. Essentially, all they're doing is sourcing that from a manufacturer and putting their own private label on it. And when you put the private label on it, now you don't have to follow all the rules of a brand. You have control of it. You can price it how you want to price it. You can distribute it how you want to distribute it. And that's what a lot of people are doing. They're going to places like Alibaba and they're sourcing from China. Maybe they're finding a wallet, right? And instead of it being like Eddie Bauer, they're finding just a generic wallet and they're improving upon the product. They're reading the reviews, figuring out how they can create it better or add something unique to it. And they're putting their own brand on it, Raiken Profit Wallet. And now when you list that and sell it on Amazon, you have full control over it. Nobody can jump on your listing unless you've got the Chinese or somebody else hijacking your listing, but you have control. You control all the marketing, you control the brand, and people are they're killing it with private label right now. I've got an interview coming up this week with my buddy Carter Maxwell, 17 years old, doing $25,000 a month private label. I think he has 4 products. And then I have another guy, Tanner J. Fox. He's doing $30,000 a month from private label. So that's what people are doing. And if you go on Amazon, there's thousands, millions of private label products. Amazon's actually private labeling millions of products as well. So yeah, that's something I'm going to definitely get into for 2018, as you can see with my goals. Locomotion says, gotta go. Thanks, Steve, for the motivational video. Going home to start my 2018 goals tonight. Hey, if you guys are going to write your goals down, instead of writing it on like a piece of paper, go on to like Google Docs and write it down because it saves everything there. forever, right? It's like cloud-based. So that's really cool. Steve, how's Merch by Amazon doing for you? I haven't put a ton of time into it. I think last month I did like over $100, something like that, or maybe less. Um, but it's not going super well just because I'm not putting a lot of time into it, just because I'm so busy. I saw your update. I think you did, what was it, a couple $100, I think, thrift school, which was pretty cool. So it looks like you're doing pretty well. It's a nice little side hustle, a little passive income stream. Arbitrage Architect, what's going on, buddy? Hey, Steve, how's it going? It's going great. If you didn't get a chance to check out some of my goals, I went through about 23 of them. So it was a lot of fun. Hopefully it inspired some people. Well, Amazon continue to grow. It's going to grow bigger than I think any of you guys can even imagine. So don't worry and don't listen to anybody who says, Amazon's getting too competitive, because there's a lot more buyers coming in than sellers. So there's millions and millions of opportunities on Amazon, especially with private label and wholesale. I think those are the best opportunities. I think thrifting and retail arbitrage are kind of taking a back seat to anybody who's looking to build like a scalable, semi-passive business. But there's a lot of people out there like Jameson Philippi and Jonathan Cleater, and so many people killing it with arbitrage and thrifting, and to each their own. I'm going to be focusing on private label. I'm not saying that's right or wrong, but that's where I see the opportunity right now. And I think Amazon's just going to continue growing. It's just a snowball going downhill, and I don't know who's going to stop it. I haven't bought any Bitcoin. I'm like I said before, I wish I did, right? Hey, Mike Raleigh, I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks for watching. Shane says Amazon will keep growing. Done 5K in first private label product in 6 weeks. And I think he came in and said that was sales, but I mean, that's still phenomenal. That's great. I haven't dabbled in the wholesale side yet. I'm familiar with the business model. I'm going to give private label a go first. But I've interviewed the guys over Dan and Eric Lambert over at the Wholesale Formula. And I know a lot of people who went through their course, the Wholesale Formula, and a lot of people having success with it. I just want to go with the private label because I want a little bit more control and I want to build my own brand. But wholesale or private label, I think either or is a good way to go. So if you guys haven't seen the interviews with the Wholesale Formula, check it out. Their course is closed. It's been closed for a while, but you can still watch the free videos that I did with them. So definitely check that out. Arbitrage, sorry, just so new. Brenda, no problem. When I say arbitrage, I mean like retail arbitrage. It's kind of a word that Chris Green coined up a couple of years back. That's going to Walmart's, Target's, brick and mortar stores, buying toys and different items from retail stores and reselling them on Amazon. Arbitrage is making the money, the difference in between the store price and the selling price on Amazon. How is that possible? Well, imagine you have a boy or a girl or a nephew, somebody who wants a toy. You go to Toys R Us, it's gone. You can't find it anywhere. Where do you go? You go to Amazon. It's 5 times more expensive, but you want your kid to stop crying, so you buy it. And then they make a bunch of money. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. There's a lot more to it. But yeah, definitely check out some of my videos. I interviewed Jonathan Cleater recently. He's doing 100,000 a month retail arbitrage, sales, not profit, but go check it out. Steven says, congrats on the dramatic physical changes you have made. Fire, big courage, publicly sharing your goals and then making it happen. You deserve respect. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Steven. And it's comments like that that keep me going. So I really do appreciate that. Thanks a lot. That's really nice of you to say. Elk Moon says, hi from Portugal. Got Portugal in the house. Hit the like button for Portugal. I'd love to go to Portugal sometime. So I think that's about it for questions. I don't see many more coming in. I think I'm going to end the stream now, but I want to just thank everybody for watching this. If you guys did enjoy this goals report, do me a big, big favor, guys, and hit the like button down below. It's going to help to get this video out to more people, to inspire more people, to get people more excited and motivated. And if you guys follow my channel, you know that I'm all about helping you guys and putting out as much free content as I can to get you guys making money online, building up income streams, developing yourself, losing weight, getting in shape, and just becoming a better person. So hit the like button, leave a comment down below. Yeah, be on the lookout for, I have a free course that should be out hopefully within the next month or so. About all 10 of my income streams. And I kind of like dive into the startup costs and how to make money with it and the business model and tips and stuff. So that should be coming out soon. That's going to be free as well. So be on the lookout for that. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate all the love. Thank you for all the likes. And if you have any more questions, ask them down below after this feed ends, and I'll go hang out with you guys for a couple more minutes and answer some questions. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.